Well, the problems of the present and what's needed for the future of Hilton Head Island, those issues took center stage in a special presentation on affordable housing today. News 3's Andrew Davis was there. He is joining us now from the Lowcountry newsroom with some specifics.
7 months of interviews, research and discussion with businesses, town leaders, local residents, and most importantly, the workers, all affected by the workforce housing shortage on the island. That's all what went into this latest report, which detailed some major issues for Hilton Head's working population and some big plans to try and change that. The need for something to close the gap between how much it'll take to build housing and how much rent needs to be. That was the main finding of the survey about workforce housing. Lisa Sturdivant outlined 8 different recommendations for the town to step up and cut back that gap. Many of those asking the town to help at least some of the 14,000 folks who cross the bridge every day and need it to live and work here.
Some of the tools include financial tools, like the town providing a low-interest loan to a private builder to build housing, or providing a down payment assistance to a potential home buyer to help close that gap. The town is making land use and zoning decisions, for example, which was one of our recommendations. That creates the right incentives for the private sector to get involved. Absolutely, that is the town's role. But we're not talking about the town building or managing workforce housing.
The survey focused on the number of people who need rents to be $1,100 or less to be able to have some quality of life, and the current crisis many people, including several restaurants, feel they're in already.
And this classist attitude and Archie Bunkerness that's gone on long enough, like, when are we going to be honest with ourselves and actually push this forward? Because is it your quality of life or our quality of life that you're trying to protect?
Overall, there was optimism, hope that something that needs to get done will get done sooner rather than later.
If we get this community committed to 25% of the number who can't afford more than $1,000 a month, that seems to me to be an important goal for this community.
We've made a lot of progress in 2-3 years to getting people aware of the issues and getting the town council. Really, they put the consultant in place. That was a huge step. So here we are today.
Now, the town of Hilton Head commissioned this study and has made a promise to adopt at least some of those recommendations in a timely fashion. Now, what they'll choose and how soon is still in question. We should know more at the next meeting of the Planning Commission, April 25th. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3.